Ralph, what's this then?
Beauty treatment, Jim. Beauty.
I've got to admit, you do look like one of our colonial colleagues.
You got to prepare, Jim.
Yeah, you look beautiful.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, you certainly caught the sun, didn't you?
Yeah.
Bloody hell, look at that. Are you feeling alright this morning?
Yeah, I'm super duper. Bit stiff.
Yeah.
Once I start walking, I'll be
Yeah,
right.
my leg feels a bit better this morning. I've had some painkillers, but I'm going to be alright. I was a bit worried yesterday afternoon, it was like really starting to ache, but
Yeah.
night sleep's done it alright. I had some painkillers this morning. You've got some more painkillers, haven't
Yeah, I got some super duper ones.
you? Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Yeah.
Let's hope the wind's not there today.
Yeah,
That's
well,
the priority.
it's absolutely dead still at
Yeah.
the moment. This is the amazing thing, and I
Yeah.
looked and it's going to be 14, 15 northeasterly. So there's absolutely no sign of that. But you know, when we get down on the front there, it's a different story.
Yeah,
isn't it?
we'll have to wait to see, won't we?
Yeah,
See what
yeah.
happens.
Yeah. But you're feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm ready to rock and roll. How
Yeah.
are you?
That was quite a smooth operation driving over.
Yeah.
You've
Good
got
plan. Train here now. Sorted.
Yeah, that's fine. So we're walking to Deal. We're getting on the train at Deal and coming back here to the station at Dover.
Easy door.
That's going to save an awful lot of time and messing.
Yeah.
And the cost will be about the same on the bus or the train.
Course
It
there is,
won't
yeah,
be much
yeah,
difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's lovely. And
Good.
then we drive back up to Deal and see if we can find a campsite or something.
Well, we'll have a gander when we're up there, won't we? See where
Yeah.
we walk past something. So.
Yeah, well, the other thing is this lady that we're meeting at the Zetland Arms. I can't remember the name of the place now. Yeah, she'll. I'm quite sure that she'll have some information.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We've just walked around the corner from the railway station, so we've only walked about 50 yards, if that, and just around the corner we've come across this. Look, it's like an oasis, isn't it, Ralph?
Yeah.
It's amazing, and so we're going to have a bacon butty and a cup of tea. And
Best one in Dover.
What's your name, mate?
Ali.
Ali.
Yeah.
And so how long have you had this then?
This is 3 months.
Oh really? How's it going?
It's picking up slowly.
Yeah.
Picking up slowly because it's been here for a long time.
Right.
But it's been managed in different ways. People have opened it and shut it at odd and various times.
Yeah.
So people don't know if it's open or is it shut. So
Right.
they'll go to Greg's or Subway or Costa.
Yeah.
But now that we are open 12 hours a day every day except for Saturday and Sunday when we only do 9 and 6.
Yeah.
People are getting to know, so we are getting slowly picking up.
Excellent. That's really. I
And
didn't expect to find
Hoping
that.
for the summer,
Yeah.
the tourists getting off the trains, going up the cliffs and the castle and the seafront.
Yeah.
Can't get any food on the trains anymore. So
Really?
Get off and they see us and think, oh, we'll have a burger before we go.
Right. That's
what we're hoping for.
Yeah, that's excellent. Oh, well, I wish you all the best with it.
Thank you very much.
I mean, you need to, obviously, when it's been badly run, is what you're saying, basically, you need to get some solidarity, don't you, and
Yeah.
have a good run at it,
Yeah.
and get people to know that it's going to be reliably open.
And obviously being outside, the weather can go against you as well.
Yeah.
When it's lashing down with rain and freezing cold, people don't want to sit outside and sip a cup of tea.
Because, I mean, they don't have a cafe at the station and all those kind
Oh,
of
they
things.
do?
They do they?
There is a
Oh.
cafe over there, but it's very expensive.
I was going to say, I rarely eat at these places all day.
Well, yeah, I mean, a
cup of tea
coffee
is
over
up
there costs you two
$2.50
ninety.
off. I know. Where did they get these prices from? It's ridiculous, isn't it, really?
Well, they pay high leases, I suppose, on the premises they got to Network Rail or whoever owns the buildings, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, sir, all the best to you, mate.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Enjoy your journey around England.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
Take care, stay
Thank
safe.
you very much. Thank you. This is Dave, who makes a wonderful bacon sandwich, and you're from Newcastle then, Dave?
I certainly am.
You've still got a really strong accent, haven't you?
I don't think so.
Don't you really? Go on, give us some of that Geordie stuff, that gan yam and all
I
that.
talk English.
Yeah. I like that woman now then, what's her name? Comedian, Sarah Millican.
Oh yes, very, very funny.
She's certainly given a lot of people an interest in the Geordie accent. That's pretty unique, isn't it?
She has. And she's very funny.
Oh, she is indeed.
Yeah.
Oh, I went with my daughter to see her in Birmingham. I think it was about, 6 months ago. And, it was great. It was great. I those TV series and everything. I mean, she's completely changed men's views about women in thinking about, well, there is a woman like this.
And she just talks, doesn't she?
Oh, yeah, she's
not
brilliant.
jokes, really.
Yeah, I know.
Her life.
It's just, yes, exactly. It's very well written, isn't it?
Yes, very well.
Yeah. Nice to meet you, Dave.
Nice to meet you.
You make a nice butty. Cheers.
Yeah. come back for the burgers.
Oh, we will. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers. can't help but notice, Ralph, that since I started eating Scotch eggs, that you've started the same kind of habit. I mean, is it my fault?
Correct. They do the job. They fill you up energy.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? And they're so cheap as well.
And they're tasty.
I mean, you get what you pay for, don't you? But you know.
Yeah.
But these Tesco ones, they're only 75 pence for
That's
two,
right,
aren't they?
yeah,
So,
yeah,
it's good value, isn't it?
Yep.
So here we are on the top of the White Cliffs of Dover. We may as well do the introduction because, funnily enough, there's not a breath of wind this morning. It's quite surprised me. Maybe just a tiny little bit coming up. But here we are on. So it's Tuesday the 14th. Is that right, or is it the 15th?
No, it's Wednesday.
Ah. So it's
Wednesday the 15th.
Wednesday the 15th. Okay. Yeah, of course it is. So we had a bit of a long day yesterday.
Yeah, it was a long day, yeah. Two beers last night.
Yeah.
Normal 2 beers and
Yeah.
9 o'clock.
Yeah,
Bang.
that's right. I mean, you did marvellous, really. You drove up from South Wales, 200 and odd miles. You was up at 1:45 in the morning. We walked 18 miles yesterday, 36,000 steps. And even then, when we got back to Hythe, we walked down to the pub. That must have been about half a mile there and half a mile back and stuff. And, you know, we was sort of in bed by about, 9:30, 10 o'clock?
Oh,
something
yeah,
like that.
yeah, half 9ish.
And do you feel okay today, Anna?
Yeah, a bit stiff, but all right. Once I start walking, I'm all right then.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah.
And it's glorious day, you know, absolutely glorious.
Yeah, I'm going to strip down a bit. I overdressed again in case it was going to be windy, which was a good thing to do yesterday, but it looks as if it's... Why has the wind suddenly stopped like this? It's incredible. So...
Here we go.
Well, you wouldn't believe this after yesterday, would you, Ralph?
Beautiful, Jim. Stunning. Absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
No breeze, well, slight breeze,
Yeah.
but not cold like yesterday.
No.
So,
And we're right up on the top here now, which
Yeah.
is where you'd get it, wouldn't it? Yeah.
right on top of the White Cliffs.
Yeah, it's fabulous, isn't it? This is a lot, far better than I expected.
Pleasant walk.
I
Pleasant walk.
get this feeling so often. I think, wow, you know. And on my computer, when I turn my computer on, I've got a pic, you know, like my screensaver is of the White Cliffs of Dover, and there's that lighthouse that we just passed.
Oh, right.
Is like on the picture. It's a beautiful picture, and every time I open that now, it's going to remind me of this day.
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's great, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah. 10 to 11 now, and here we are sat. St Margaret's, we're just about to leave, and we'll have to stop because Ralph wants to fill his face again. He's not long ago had a Scotch egg, and now he's having a, what was it, a croissant, and what's that?
Sandwich.
A sandwich. So he's having he's already had a Scotch egg, a croissant, and now he's having a sandwich, and it's only 10 to 11.
Three Weetabix.
Yeah, he had 3 Weetabix this morning as well. You know, it's amazing, isn't it, really? But it's absolutely fabulous, this. I mean, we're just sitting here, just having a little break, and there's not a breath of wind, and you can hear the birds singing. It's wonderful. Actually, we're meeting a lady called Judith, who lives further up the coast, and I'd arranged to meet her at 10 o'clock originally, and then I sent her a message to say that it was running a little bit late. And it's really strange, actually. I just asked Ralph the time, and he looked at his watch and his iPhone and said it's 10 to 12, which gave me rather a shock. And not far back I got a phone signal where I hadn't had a phone signal more or less until this point. And then I got lots of stuff from Virgin Media saying I'm in France. And then we realised that it's automatically put Ralph's iPhone an hour forward, so we've got quite confused about what actual time it is, really. But so we're just running a little bit late to meet Judith, and that won't take us long now. I think we've nearly finished on these hills, and we'll be walking down onto the flat. But this is like really exciting. It's a fantastic walk, and after all the sort of yesterday's exertions where it was a long day, it was a long walk, and was battling with the wind all the time. And when we got back to Hythe, we walked down to the pub and walked back, and by the time we was finished, we was shattered. And Ralph was stiff this morning. My leg was aching quite a lot, but we've walked all off. We're just walking really quick, and we've been really efficient. We haven't made any mistakes this morning, and it's just an absolute joy to be out here. It's absolutely wonderful. And the views you get from the tops of these cliffs, okay, we don't get the views of the cliffs, but the views that you get from the top, absolutely stunning. And the quality of the houses and stuff in this area, some absolutely fabulous houses, absolutely fabulous. So here I am in Kingsdown, and this is an unusual situation where recently there's many people joined me from Richard Vobe's site, the Bald Explorer, and one of them is Judith. And she wrote to me, and we got in touch, and I said I'm going to be walking through, and she suggested, well, let's go for a walk, and so that's what we've done today. And with my friend Ralph from Wales, it's the first time I've walked with two other people at the same time, but it's been very enjoyable. And you've not lived down here long then, Judith?
Well, I've lived down here for about 6 months. Moved down in December from Sussex.
Yes.
Retired and decided I wanted to live by the sea, and that was my dream. So, yeah, here I am. And on a day like this, it's beautiful, amazing.
Well, I couldn't agree with you more. And you look very happy about it as well.
Yeah.
And the pub that that we met at, the Zetland, that looks a lively sort of spot,
Yeah, so the
doesn't it?
Zetland Arms is very popular, right on the beach in Kingsdown.
Yes.
Lots of people go there. It gets very busy. But
Yes.
you can sit on the beach on a nice day like this. You don't have to sit inside. So there's plenty of room. You can sit outside on the tables.
Yes.
But there's lots of lovely pubs around, actually, and lots of lovely little cafes.
Yes. Well, I mean, we've seen these all the way down. I mean, this walk this morning down from Dover has been absolutely stunning, apart from the fact that you're on the White Cliffs of Dover and you get all the sea and the ships moving in and out and everything. It's something that people
it's a lovely walk,
like. It
and
is.
lots of ups and downs, and then you come down the cliff down to Old Stairs Bay, then to Kingsdown.
Yes.
And then you walk along to Walmer, and we pass Walmer Castle shortly.
Yes.
Which is one of the Henry VIII's castles.
Ah, right.
Built to protect us from the French.
Yes.
So that's quite a nice place to visit for people that are in the area.
Yes.
And then we walk straight along to Deal.
Yes.
And Deal's a lovely little town,
Yes.
well known for its pier.
Yeah. Oh well, we're going to have a cup of tea on there, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
And then we can catch a train. Ralph and I can catch a train back from, because we're parked on the station at Dover, so it's going to be easy. Or if a bus comes along first, we can do that.
Yeah, there's a couple of buses that go.
So you've made a
straight
good choice then, really.
I feel,
I was going to say you certainly look happy, and,
Yeah.
and you say you've
My
met some-
friends, when they come and visit, say, "Yeah, you look so much better," and I think. I've definitely made the right move, and I love the area.
Yes.
Looking forward to the summer when I can explore a bit more. And
Yes, and obviously as time goes by, I mean, you've met people and you've started doing some running. And
I do the park run every Saturday morning
Yes.
along the seafront, which is 5 kilometres. And
Yes.
couldn't run when I first started, so I built it up gradually, and
Yeah.
now starting to run it, and
Yeah.
running twice a week now with friends.
Yeah. Oh well, that's good when you've got and apart from the social side of it, I mean, you don't need to go to pubs to have a social life, do you?
No,
There's lots of
no,
other things,
no.
but
Well, I'm a bit too old for partying and clubbing now, so
Really?
I'm not that
No,
keen
you're
on
never
going out
too,
in the
no,
evening.
No,
so.
I won't accept that. I'm not too old, but
So-
I'm 70 and I'm still clubbing and socialising.
I enjoy going out during the day, and prefer to be indoors in the evening or out in the garden in the summer.
Yes. And obviously you've got a new house. Well, I say new. I mean, you've got a house with a garden and all this kind of stuff.
There's
So that's
stuff to
gonna-
do to the house as well, which is keeping me busy. I've just had a new bathroom installed.
Yes.
Lots to do.
Lots to do. Yeah. Well, it's been a very unusual meeting, and it's been an absolute pleasure to meet
it's strange
you.
because
and,
I obviously didn't know about you until about not even a week ago, and
Yes.
that was through the Bald Explorer.
Yes.
And you meeting Richard Vobes.
What a lovely
And-
guy,
and
isn't
here
he?
He is.
He's a good fun.
If you're watching Richard, yes, you're lovely.
Yes. Yeah. Give him a big up. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a strange sort of coincidence, really, and
Yeah.
because you were in Eastbourne when you met him, and
Yes.
I thought, well, actually, you'll be coming past my front door fairly soon, so it'd
Yeah.
be good to just meet up and say
Yeah.
hello.
Well,
So,
well,
here
thanks,
we are.
thanks for making that suggestion and the comment that you made, and it's been an absolute pleasure meeting you,
No,
Julia.
and you, Jim.
Thank you very
I
much.
wish you all the
indeed.
best for the rest of your walk.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. That's lovely. Thank you. It's Thursday the 16th of May, and here we are. It's 9:30 and we're at, what is it again, Ralph?
Martin Mill.
Martin Mill. It's a fantastic campsite, and it's about 3 or 4 miles north of Dover, somewhere in that area. And unfortunately I'm having to call off today because I'm having so much problem with my leg. I've had painkillers, and I've put some special cream on as well on my left sort of lower shin, and I'm getting biting pains. I had a bit of an uncomfortable night with it, and so sadly we've had to call today off, and I'm going to take a couple of days break, and I'm really sorry about that, Ralph.
You've got to get it right, Jim, because it's going to cause you problems. You need rest, so
Yeah.
there's no problem there. We've had 2 fabulous days of walking.
Yeah,
Weather's been good.
yeah.
Happy days.
And I mean, you was going tonight anyway,
Yes,
as it
yeah,
happens.
yeah,
It means
yeah.
that you know, obviously you're leaving sort of 12 hours early, really, aren't
Yeah,
you? And
yeah,
that'll give you a
basically, yeah.
chance on the M25 as
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
because you'll be hitting that by about midday. It'll be the best time to be on there.
Yeah, yeah.
But you can hear this wind is still a little bit biting, isn't it?
Yeah, there's that nip in the air
Yeah,
still.
but it's lovely and bright. But
Not a cloud in the sky at the moment,
I
Jim.
know, it's incredible. But Ralph, I'm really sorry to cut it short, mate, but I know that this is a big problem. I've not had a problem like this on the whole walk where I've had to stop because I've got like a strain. I've had the odd kind of groin strain which I dealt with, but I don't believe in taking too many painkillers and just sitting and letting this rest. It's swollen up now. It's about twice the size of my other ankle.
Yeah.
And I've got to take that seriously. I can't walk on top of this.
It's going to cause you more problems,
Yeah,
and so you may as well do it now, first
Yeah.
as last.
and it's a good day to do it as well. You know, I know they say the weather's going to change a little bit at the weekend, but I've had a really good run. I've been almost like non-stop since Portsmouth, and I've crossed the 3,000 mile mark now, and maybe this is just a bit of wear and tear on the muscles.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
need a rest.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
thanks for coming all this way again, Rob.
No, it's always a pleasure, Jim. You know I like it, so I'll be back.
I'm sure you will, and I look forward to that. So send my love to Mel,
Yeah, I
and,
will,
and have a
yeah.
safe journey.
Yeah.
And thank you very much indeed for everything. We've had a great time. Lovely.
Be patient and rest up, Jim.
Thank you very much. I'll do. Lovely to see you. Cheers, mate. See you, mate. Bye now.